Hi, I'm Christy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm here with a used bookstore come shopping with me vlog. So come along with me to grab some historical romances. Alright, so I'm here to quickly kick off this come book shopping with me, a used bookstore edition, grabbing historical romances. One of my all-time favorite things to do is shop at used bookstores for historical romances. So I think I have a compilation of maybe like 3 or 4 different shopping adventure days of going to a few different stores in a few different cities. I did a road trip recently at the beginning of the month, so I have some shopping adventures from days there, and then some spots I went to that are more local to me. So it's a whole come shopping for historical romances with me, and then at the end I'm going to share my haul. So let's get into the B-roll. so I have 10 to share, so we're just gonna quickly get into them. I'm gonna show you the gorgeous covers, tell you quickly what they're about, and let's roll. First up is Castles in the Air by Christina Dodd. This is the iconic classic cover where, if you haven't noticed, the heroine actually has 3 hands here. So she has a hand here, and she's holding the hero's hand. So this book has a really funny story that the author has shared on her website. This was done in the 90s and nobody noticed. The author didn't notice, her publishers didn't notice, the artist obviously didn't notice, which I will link the article below because it's so hilarious. But the author mentioned, I think she was like at a book convention, a book signing, where a reader came up to her and told her like, oh my God, it was so funny. On the cover, the heroine has 3 arms. And she's like, wait, what? Not even realizing that her billboard at her table, all of the merch, all of the things have shown this cover and they had no idea. So it's just so funny of like thinking of how many people this book came across their desk and nobody happened to notice that the heroine has 3 arms. So this is like an iconic classic cover that people love to collect because of course it went out of print and they redid a new cover. But so this is the heroine with 3 arms. Gotta love it. This is a medieval historical romance. I actually have read this one. I have actually found multiple copies of this book at used bookstores near me. This book always comes to me for some reason. So kind of love that. I always grab it when I find it so I can like hook up some friends with this cover as well. Next one I got is The Endearment from Laverell Spencer. I have actually already read this one. You've heard me talk about it in a wrap up. This is a mail order bride historical romance. I had a lot of fun with this one. This author just really works for me. I just kind of love her slow burn historical romances and the slice of life you get in her books. I'm obsessed with her writing. She's one of my new, to me, favorite authors this year that I have started reading. Not my favorite from her, but still a good time. I loved this mail order historical romance. All right, and then on my road trip, I picked up these next 3. So this is Everlasting by Mickey Madden. Love this cover so much. So yeah, it just looks, you know, plain fireplace, gorgeous portrait over the fireplace. But then if you turn it, oh, the hero is showing up. What? Love this one. He even does that on the spine. It shows up. If I turn it correctly, there we go. Shows up. This one's so fun. It has that like scratchy texture to it, if you know what I mean? Like that kind of like holographic look all around that gives it that vibe of the hero disappearing, appearing. This is actually a ghost paranormally historical romance. I read this one for a reading vlog I did just in October. So I'm gonna link that below because I had so much fun reading this book. So I knew I had to grab the physical copy. I had actually left it at a used bookstore, not knowing if I wanted to have a physical copy of it. And then after I read it, I was like, absolutely yes, going back and grabbing that. So I'm so glad it was still there. It's just so fun. Like I could do this all day. The audio for this one as well is on Hoopla, so definitely check it out. I had so much fun with this book. Next, I picked up one from Shauna Abe. I've read this author in her historical fiction books, so I had no idea she had historical romances. So I kind of picked up for that. I also just kind of love this red and gold cover, 2 of my favorites. Love it so much. So this one's called Intimate Enemies. This one, as you can tell by the cover, with the kind of plaid on here as well. This is a Scottish historical romance. So in here it says it is an emotional, beautifully written novel about 2 warring clans on a Scottish isle united by a fragile pact in the hearts of 2 unforgettable lovers. So very intrigued. Can't wait to check it out. It sounds really good. I love a medieval Scottish Highlands. This takes place in 1177, I think it says. So very intrigued. I love like rival clan situation. Cannot wait to check it out. Let me know if you read Shauna Abe, her historical romances. I'm intrigued. Then I've just been in a medieval historical romance mood. So this is By Possession by Madeline Hunter. This is an author I've been wanting to check out for a while. I believe this author recently passed away, and so it's been on my radar to get to her books even more so now. She's always been on my radar, but like it kind of reinvigorated me wanting to get to her books. So this is By Possession. I grabbed this one because it's the first book in one of her series that I want to check out, and it has a gorgeous step back moment as well. It says in here that the heroine thought the hero was dead for years, and when he walked into her cottage, there was no mistaking the sharp planes of his face and the scars she herself had helped to heal. He's a young squire who had once been her hero, who is now her lord, a hardened man who returned to claim the son she had raised as her own. What? Okay, this sounds so good. I don't want to read anything more. It talks about the Crusades, him coming back. I'm so intrigued. It sounds so good. Next, we have this gorgeous one from Heather Graham. This is an author that I have read and really loved her historical romances. And this cover, just like everything is going on. The ship up here, we have a bird, the horse, the couple, this gold raised font as well. Like, what is happening? This kind of like starburst effect going on in the background. So obsessed with this. I have no idea what it's about. I don't even care. I want to read it. The blurb on here says, had they loved passionately 200 years ago, could it all be happening again? So is this like a time travel / reincarnation situation? I don't even know if I want to know. So this is Every Time I Love You by Heather Graham. It looks and sounds so dramatic and so good. I'm so happy I found this gorgeous edition. Next up is A Wild Yearning by Penelope Williamson, another author that I read recently and loved her historical romances, so I can't wait to read more. This cover, absolute stunner, at the ocean, looks stunning. The raised font, that pink for the author's name, that windswept look, the angst, the drama. It says the passionate journey of restless hearts. I think this one actually takes place in America. So it says, trapped in the life of poverty in Boston, the heroine has dreamed of becoming a lady, answering an advertisement. Ooh, mail order bride. Okay, I'm excited. She heads north towards a remote Maine settlement where she has an uncertain destiny and a wedding with a stranger. So the hero is up there and he's a doctor. Very intrigued. This one sounds so good. I love this author's writing, so I have high hopes. Then the last three are Connie Mason, so we're just gonna go through these. Also peep that kangaroo happening, obsessed. So let's get into these three. Firstly, I believe these two are part of the same series. So we have a Bold Land, Bold Love. This is the one with the kangaroos on the spine, and there is a kangaroo on the cover as well. So obsessed. The heroine with her gorgeous red hair, the purple, the pinks, this kind of like tree situation happening. The back wraps around to the gorgeous like desert. This one says it takes place in New South Wales. I'm intrigued. Connie Mason is always a fun time, so I'm excited to check it out. Then this one, pretty sure it's part of the same series. They have kind of similar title names. So this is Brave Land, Brave Love. Are you kidding me with this ocean swept moment? The passion, the angst. Honestly, seeing these covers makes me so sad because of the fact that mass markets are going away, and the artists who did these gorgeous covers, these gorgeous step backs, like that's not a thing that happens anymore. Makes me so sad, but I'm so glad when I go to used bookstores and can still find these gems. This one just so stunning. The wraparound moment as well, the heroine's legs and then the back with the ship, like that full wraparound moment. Are you kidding me? Stunning. So excited to read this one. I love Connie Mason. She's always just like high adventure, high plot, all the tropes, an adventurous time. I can't wait to read this series. And then the last one, another Connie Mason. So this is My Lady Vixen. So this one, again, I just grabbed it because of the gorgeous cover. And like if I'm at a used bookstore and I'm getting these books for cheap, I'm going to grab as many as I can get my hands on. Love the pink font on here, the gorgeous moment between the hero and the heroine, the ship in the background, a ship kind of scene will always sell me, and this gorgeous clinch moment. Again, another like full wraparound, and then we have this beachy moment on the back. This looks so good. I don't even know what this one's about. It says the lady and the vixen. She's abducted by the hero's men and held prisoner aboard a notorious privateering ship. Okay, say less. A captor-captive pirating ship situation. Very intrigued and excited to get to this one. Also, I personally love when there's like notes from previous owners in here. So this one was owned by somebody named Cheryl. She read it from December 7th to December 9th, 1987. Love that so much. And she has her little notes. I'm obsessed. I can't wait to check this one out. All right, so that is my used bookstore. Come shopping with me. Historical romance haul. Let me know in the comments if you have read any of these authors, any of these books. If I should jump to some of them sooner than later, let me know. I'm going to link them all below so you can check them out as well. I think there's only one new to me author in this haul, but I'm not mad about checking out the rest from these authors that I love. So I cannot wait. If you want even more historical romance content from me, I have a whole playlist. I love historical romances, my favorite things ever to gush about and talk about. So I'll link my playlist below for you. Again, let me know which one of these I should check out first. I'm very excited. If you want to leave me an emoji in today's comments, leave me like the ocean waves emoji, because a lot of these were taking place at sea. So leave me the ocean wave for all these gorgeous set at sea historical romances. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!